What's up, you guys?
Individuals to join our real estate investing team.
My bad. Blessings to everyone. Blessings to you. Namaste. Grand Rising. So, I want to talk about some hard shit today. All right. I planned to do this video yesterday, but I am going to do it today. And this message is all about marriage. Okay. This message is going to talk about why I don't want to get married. And it's going to be crazy to some of y'all. To some of y'all, it's probably going to rub you the wrong way. But that's just because you are brainwashed by the Matrix and your mind has not opened up yet. So let's get to it. Why don't I, a female, okay, want to get married? Okay, so let's get started. Let's first talk about what marriage is. So marriage is the institutionalized union of two people under the union of God, under the union of Christianity. Okay? Number one. Number two, institutionalized. Institutionalized, okay? What do we mean by institutionalized? We mean the matrix. The matrix thought of two people coming together to form a family, okay? To pay more taxes, to be licensed to marry, okay? Just like you have to have a license to drive, you have to have a license, okay, to get married, all right? 888 in front of me, Ashe, let's get it. Why don't I want to get married? Shalom. Shalom does not want to get married because, number one, marriage is so overrated. It is so overextended these days. The reason why people are getting divorced at a high rate, especially people of color, okay, is because of the stigmas and the brainwashed ideologies that are put on marriage, okay? And we all know that once you get married to a motherfucker, that ass gonna change. I don't care if you've been with them for 25 years. The minute you put that title up, the minute you put that title on that relationship of marriage, that person feels like they own you. And that is where I have a problem with things. Nobody owns me except for me, okay? Nobody owns me except for me, all right? But you guys know that you are owned by the Matrix. Your social security card, your birth certificate, yeah. You are owned by the corporation. Hello. You didn't know that, did you? You didn't know that your social security number is a binding mechanism to the federation, to the corporation. Because the United States is not a country, it's a corporation. Okay? So everything you do under the institutionalized corporation of United Snakes of America is a institutionalized ideology of matrix thoughts. Okay? The institutionalized ideas of matrix thoughts basically means that marriage is a brainwasher. Okay? It is a brainwasher. If you are out here seeking a partner because you want to get married, because that's what was put in front of you as the ultimate American dream, is to have a house with a white picket fence, to get married, have a child and a dog. That is brainwashing you. That is brainwashing. Y'all motherfuckers is still stuck in the fucking matrix. And you up here wondering why your girl be thinking differently and you like, this bitch is crazy. Yeah, I don't want to get married. I do not, especially not in this lifetime. I don't want to get married. I do not want to I don't want to devote my energy to the matrix through going to get a license to get married, to then have my partner possibly turn on me because they feel like they own me. You know what I mean? And then we put that title on it. Titles incorporate thoughts, incorporate brainwashed thoughts. Okay? So the minute you put a title on something, that is when it fucking changes everything. Honestly, it changes everything. It makes you think in a totally different light. And that is why I only want to be with someone that is of an enlightened status, someone that is thinking on the same wavelength as me. Because no one else is going to think like this except for people that have been enlightened and have been brought to this particular point within their spirituality walk, their spirituality journey. It's people that are fake woke out here, conscious-minded or whatever, that are still playing chess with the Matrix. They're still trying to plan their next move in the Matrix. That is why I don't want to get married, because it is a brainwasher. It is literally institutionalized brainwashing. Okay? Let's take this a step further. Because when you get married, it's the union of two people, which means what? Double income, double brain capacity, which in turn tells the Matrix or tells the Federation, the corporation, whatever, that you can now give them more money because the two of y'all are together. So when you file taxes together, that's a bigger bill. That's a bigger tax that you're giving to the corporation because now you're married. Just because you're married doesn't mean that should make you have more money. Yes, it makes things work out as far as the home stretch, the home status, you know, the intellectual coming together of two people. Yes, the ideology is that there is going to be more money in the household, but why should you have to suffer? Why should you have to look at that, Ashe? Why should you have to pour out more funds because you're now married? It just doesn't make sense to me. Again, Matrix brainwashing, institutionalized ideology thoughts. Okay? Just because two people come together does not mean that they should have to pour out more money. It doesn't make sense. Okay? It doesn't make sense. So at the end of the day, again, Shalom doesn't want to get married. So let's take this a step further. When you get married, it's under the what? It's under the kingdom of God, okay? When you get married, it's under the pretense of Christianity beliefs and doctrines and ideologies. Even as people who come from other religions and they get married in the U.S. and the United Snakes of America, even if you go and you get married at the courthouse and someone at the courthouse marries you, it is still considered to be under the eyes of God, okay? If you are spiritual, all right, and your belief is that you are your own God, that you are your highest form of God, that you are your form of God, you are the highest of highs in your life, then why would you want to get married under the kingdom of God, under the kingdom of Christianity, when you have in fact stepped out of that very same ideology, that very same brainwashing technique? Why would you want to get married under the law of the land? Like this country is built on top of, around, within Christianity doctrines. So to me, it doesn't make sense as a woke person, as a conscious person, whatever you want to call it, a spiritual person, that you would want to get married within the context of Christianity doctrines. Come on, somebody. If you're going to be in the Matrix, be in the Matrix. If you're going to not be in the Matrix, then you need to step the fuck out of the Matrix and not give in to these stupid ass ideologies. This shit is making us women, even men sometimes, look desperate. And I was there. So I know. I'm speaking from fucking experience, y'all. When the little girl is born, she's brainwashed to think that she's supposed to grow up and get married to this man with this money and have these children. That is what our parents teach us, okay? And I'm talking about the old school parents that are brainwashed. All right? What is the plan? The plan is for you to grow up, get married, right? Get married to a lawyer, to a doctor, somebody with money. All right? The main reason why a lot of relationships don't make it is because of finances. Point blank, period. That is the number one cause of failed relationships. It's money. It's money. Materialistic gains. So you mean to sit up here and tell me that marriage is not built on money? And I'm not talking about the frequency of money, like the positive frequency of money. I'm talking about the negative connotation attached to the thought of having to marry somebody for money. Because that's what marriage is about. That's what marriage is brainwashed for us to think. Okay? Let's take this a step further. So if Shalom doesn't want to get married, then what? Then what? Like, we're so programmed to think, then what? Okay? So yes, I do definitely want a partner that I can spend the rest of my days with. Someone that is going to be on the same spiritual, intellectual wavelength as me, that shares the same ideologies as me. We can manifest together. We can literally create magic together within this universe. Someone that can connect to the stars with me. Someone that can sit out and sun gaze with me, or do some meditations with me, or whatever spiritual walk I'm on. That's what I want my partner to be on. But how do we recognize our union, you ask me, right? Because that's what the next step is, right? You there's levels to this shit. Just like there's levels of spirituality, there's levels to relationships. So what is the next level in a relationship once you surpass? Because you got to keep going, right? All I want to do is go on a beach and confess my love, okay, to my partner. All right, Ashe 777, Ashe. All I want to do is go on a beach, profess my love to the person that I'm going to spend the rest of my days with, okay? Have a ceremony. I'm not going to have no priest or any type of pastor or anyone there that's going to recognize our union. I don't need a motherfucking person to recognize my union, okay? The only person that I need to recognize my union is me, my higher self, my partner, and their higher self, okay? It doesn't matter if you marry gay, lesbian, straight, sapiosexual, whatever sexual you want to marry. It doesn't matter, okay? At this point, it doesn't matter. What it is the partnership and the union of two people coming together in order to create a better reality for themselves, okay? Manifestation times 2 is so powerful. Manifestation times 1 is powerful, but manifestation times 2 is even more powerful, okay? 2 Kundalini rises is a powerful ass motherfucker. So to wrap this video up, all right, because I could go on and on and on about this. I just really wanted to, again, I'm just here to make you think, all right? I'm just here to make you think. I'm here to put some different mind frames in your head, so that you can really start stretching your mind and thinking outside of the matrix. Because that's what we're here for, right? Is to think outside of the matrix. All right? So, yeah, this is probably, far-fetched for some people. Is, how you going to be in a relationship and not get married? Easy. Just like how I'm going to live in this world, but I'm not going to succumb to the matrix. It's the same exact thing. Giving into the matrix ideologies, the matrix teachings and thoughts, institutionalized marriage, education, healthcare, everything, you name it. Everything that's within this matrix is institutionalized. All right? It's a brainwashing tool to make you think a certain type of way in order to put you into a trance. We got our babies growing up thinking that they have to get married for certain reasons. For what? Then you got little girls out here chasing boys for the rest of their life, chasing love for the rest of their life, and not living for their purpose, because they chasing men. When we know that really, at the end of the day, the man is going to come to you when he's ready. We can't make a man do nothing that he don't want to do. He going to come to you when he's ready. So we got to teach our babies that they're going to have to live for themselves and, seek out the truth through their own capacities. Meet someone that's on the same wavelength as them, and they go from there, build from there. But the pressure of getting married, the pressure of marriage, have to buy the ring, spend all this money on a diamond ring, to have this big old ceremony to feed family members that you fucking half-ass talk to anyway, that don't give a shit about your ass, that you won't see until somebody dies. Like, let's be real. Yeah. I'm going there. I'm going there because that shit is real, y'all. Giving up our money just to divorce 3 years later because we cannot see eye to eye on money, which is why we got married in the first place. Are y'all following me? Are y'all following me here? So yeah, Shalom don't want to get married. All right, and my boo boo knows that. My boo know that I don't want to get married, and he's on the same wavelength as me. Okay. Anyways, I'm about to head in to this freelancing job, but I'm so happy that I got to touch on the marriage subject with you guys. And yeah, like, I'm telling you, the most powerful relationship has no constrictions. It has no confinements. Yes, we want loyalty. Yes, you're supposed to be loyal to your partner. You're not supposed to step out of the relationship. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is the institutionalized thought of getting married and the energy that surrounds it, which is for money. All right. It's not for love. It's not for enlightenment. It's not to manifest and grow together and to challenge each other and make each other greater. It's about money. It's about survival. Okay. Survival in the matrix. And I'm not talking about survival through universal energies like your grounding technique. I'm talking about like the brainwashed, institutionalized survival. All right. So I love y'all. Y'all know I love y'all so much. So much. And like I told y'all, I'm giving y'all this work. Like, it's 2018. I'm about to give y'all that work. It's so many people that are offended by my comments and the things that I say. But at the end of the day, I have to do what's right for me. And I have to do what I feel is right for you guys. And I have to follow spirit. I have to follow what the spirit is leading me to do. And yeah, I got to be obedient. So that's it, you guys. I love you so much. Thanks for watching. And peace, love, and all of that good shit. Namaste. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.